Hello Pisces! Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale by Chiro Marchetti and Barbara Moore. Text by Barbara Moore. On the bottom here, if I can put it correctly, you will see the information. Llewellyn.com, I notice, for the website, if it focuses, you can see a couple other things there that you might be interested in. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you so desire. Supportive Oracle Cards. Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I don't think it's on the outside of the box, but there is HayHouseRadio.com on the back with Sandra's picture. I want to say there's a couple things on the inside here. Is that it? No, maybe not. Yep, there it is. Hay House websites. Feel free to freeze frame and check those out if you would so desire. Okay, what do we have for Pisces? Ooh, your card, the first card out, which I'm going to say is good. We'll find out here in a second. There's a possibility here. The question is, do you want it? No. I think you know. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're going to hold on and just... There's a lot coming in at once. Be careful of overthinking things. There's certain things in your life you know where you stand. So there may be controversial issues that you know where you stand. Why does it just kind of it's on the shelf. So you know where you stand on certain things. That's fine. And there's something about that coming forward in the next couple weeks. It's connected to an opinion you've had probably for quite a long time. It does seem to be factoring into the next situation. Okay, so I want a little bit more detail with that. I know it's a general read, but can we get a little bit more detail with that? Other people may not like it. You might keep this opinion to yourself a lot. But you're careful about pushing forward your opinions on certain things in certain company. You feel how you feel. You don't feel like you should have to, waver on that. But you also know that, certain people have an issue with how you feel about certain subjects. It's very private. And for good reason, is what I keep getting. Something with this subject is coming forward, and it's giving you a moment to support somebody else who's in the same vision. This is very interesting to me because it seems like it's almost benign how it starts. Kind of like it's private, it's between me and this person. I do align with that belief. This is how I feel about it, so I'm just like offering some support. But to you, it's kind of like that. That's fine that that's a personal belief. It's kind of like we all got to live our own lives. I'm just deciding how I'm going to live my life. I'm not looking to tell somebody else how to live theirs. Seems fine. I don't see any, but it's something you keep to yourself most times, and this is going to align with somebody else. It may be something that maybe is not really a secret part of you, but something that you don't bring forward and highlight too often. It's very interesting how this keeps coming. Because I feel like you are where you are who you are, you feel how you feel. You're just not interested in highlighting it to people who are going to give you an issue about it. It's kind of like they don't like it, that's fine. I don't see the reason to bicker about it. I'm still going to feel the way I feel. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. I just don't need the issue. It just keeps playing back. Am I missing something with this? Am I missing anything with this? Because to me it sounds so okay, that's fine, but it's a big piece of this. It's a big piece of this. Sometimes you're more active with this, sometimes you're not. I feel like maybe holding back your opinion might be holding you back from moving forward. That's interesting. Because I do see you're very self-sufficient with how you feel, and it does keep you kind of segregated. It does keep you kind of segregated for some reason. Holding back this opinion does keep you segregated. away from everybody else. But I'm getting like, by bringing forth this opinion, you could change your connection to the overall thing. Whatever this is, for some of you, this could be a work situation where maybe there's certain things about how your life is, and you just like, I don't need other people judging me, so I just keep these certain things to myself. Or maybe it's a situation where maybe most people at this job are of one mindset, you just don't feel like you fit with that mindset, so you just keep yourself segregated. There's a segregation thing here, where you're choosing to keep yourself out of a situation or to not share how you feel. Okay. You have a choice. I feel like it's a choice. If you keep going the way you're going and you're not sharing how you feel, which it seems to be like if that's what you want, that's what you want. 4 of Swords, but it's not coming in correctly, and the Justice reversed. The 4 of Swords comes in half out. And I feel like there's choices coming forward. Somebody's moving forward, not expressing how they really feel. And I'm getting like there's going to be a lot of like people misunderstanding how you feel. By you not sharing your opinion, you end up in a position you don't want to be in. You either end up connected to somebody you don't want to be connected with, or you end up in a position that I didn't want this position. By not communicating what you're feeling, what you're thinking, ironically, it does affect where you end up next. And it may feel to me, it's weird because I keep feeling like to you, it might be like, well, that's just, why is that doing that? It's almost like maybe whatever your opinion is, there's somebody else who has contrary opinions and is very vocal about that. And people think that you're really easy to get along with and you don't care about a certain subject. So they sit you next to this person. And it wasn't a problem until this person you sit next to is constantly bringing it up and constantly talking about it. And it's like completely contrary to how you feel. Because I feel like whatever this is, it's not linking up to where you're going. If you do bring it forward, though, instead of having the broken heart and the Justice reversed, because I got that on the dice, the Justice reversed, if you do bring it up, you get the Emperor coming forward with the Ace of Cups. Somebody really appreciates you saying how you feel. It's also seeming to balance in your favor. You seem to be aligned more with somebody. There's more energy here of aligning you with those that you actually link up with. I'm also noticing this. A lot of things came up by you saying how you feel. The World comes in. A new phase comes in. I didn't notice this till just now. Justice card comes right side up by you communicating how you feel. Because I feel like there's nothing wrong with your opinion. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it. But by keeping it to yourself, I feel like people either don't think you have an opinion or possibly get the wrong idea about where you stand. Somebody else might decide, oh, Pisces probably thinks the way I think, and they start pushing forward. No, Pisces feels the way I feel about this. Pisces is on my side on this. And it's kind of like, it's not like you're choosing sides or interested in choosing sides, but it's kind of like, I'll make it really simple because I don't want to make this controversial. Red team, blue team. You're red. Somebody from blue says, nope, you're blue. Come on to the blue. We should have made it different colors. I should have made like purple and green, but whatever it is, it doesn't matter. That's not connected to, no matter what I do, it's going to be, I get it. You're purple, you're not green, whatever. You know what I mean? By not saying something, you end up in a place you don't want to be. I keep getting that. Because a quick decision is coming forward, you're not getting consulted you're not even getting consulted in this. Somebody's making a quick decision, they don't know what to do, they got to make a last minute decision, something's been stuck for too long, somebody's making a quick decision and it is affecting you. It's going to be based on if you put your opinion out there, it's going to color where you go next. If you don't say anything, it's also going to color where you go next, and I don't feel like you end up where you want to. And wherever you end up next, you're going to be stuck there for quite a while, is what I'm getting. Wherever you go, you're going to be there for a while. It seems to like some type of investment feel to it, like you're going to be really connected to whatever it is. You may end up working with somebody hand in hand, that the longer you work with them, the more tied to them you get, and you may not care for that. Now is the time to push forward your opinion. I don't mean that you have to be like aggressive with it, but just let it go. Let it out there and see what happens with it. I understand, and I'm saying this as a Pisces, just kind of like, I don't really need it to be an issue, so I'm just going to keep it to myself. I totally get that. In this situation, though, they're saying it's going to double back on you. So make up your own mind, clearly. I mean, it's a general read. Take it with a grain of salt and all the other good stuff. But they're saying if you hold back your opinion, you're going to end up stuck with something you don't want. If you further your opinion, you will end up getting put into a situation with other people who align the way you feel. So if we're going to make it, if I'm going to give another example, maybe a more benign one, maybe. I'm a tarot card reader, it's clear. Sometimes that's one of the things I keep to myself because people like to roll their eyes and they have opinions about tarot card readers or people who get into this stuff. So I'll keep that to myself if I see appropriate. Yeah, I've also noticed if I put it out there, you'd be surprised who actually comes and aligns with you. There are people in all walks of life. There are people who do everyday jobs versus people who do, the six-figure jobs. I'm just saying, you never know who's going to align with you if you don't put that information out there. That's all I'm saying. Are we good? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.